Greetings all around. Alright, Energy episode 1, take 1. Energy episode 1, take 1. Energy episode 1, take 1.
I'm excited. I can't even hide it. I'm not gonna lie, I am. But y'all wouldn't have met. But somebody's in the crib. Hey, Domani! Domani! My God.
Why you so loud?
What's up, boy?
What's going down?
Cooling it, man. Cooling it, man. You wanna sit down, hop down on a discussion with me real quick, man? But you came to the south side with me. You the south side with me. Are you from Atlanta?
Something like that. Georgia.
For real? What part?
My mom moved all over the place. We stayed in Riverdale for a minute. Then we went somewhere else, and then Pops moved to Jonesboro and Grandma and Camp Creek, so we just everywhere.
See that's the real shit, because everybody be like, yeah, I'm from Atlanta. But like they stay on the south side, and everybody know what the south side is.
Nah, I'm
Jonesboro,
Atlanta, Georgia.
Right. Right. Respect. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't work with your whole family. I was able to like work with your brothers, work with your dad, your mom, like the whole nine.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you're a little bit different from the rest, bro. Just completely, bro. I know you're into the music game, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you feel that way?
Do I feel like I'm into the music?
Yeah, like, or not even that you're into the music, but you're like different.
You know, we all different, man.
Hey, bro, I totally get that. I totally get that. But you're a different breed, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro. So you know, we had a chance to really sit down and talk and just really work on acting. You know what I'm saying? And you stepped outside of your shell to become this character, but like all the time when we see you, you're like low key, just very low key, very cool. Even now, like I'm the energy guy, and people get on with me. They're like, it's on, and you come out, you're just cool as a fan, bro. What drives you to be like that?
Man, I mean, I really just adapt to my environments, you know. That's pretty much it. I like to have a balance. That's pretty much it. I feel the room out, you know, feel the energy, feel the vibes, and I just go from there.
Now are you working on the show with your family?
Nah, not anymore.
So are they in their next season of the show?
I really don't know, but I think so. I know they just wrapped up the last season, but I don't know.
Bro, you really not connected to it?
No.
Why?
Just it's a time. I mean, it's time to do your own thing. Time to branch out and start something else. And I just didn't feel like that just fitted me, you know. That's it. It just didn't compliment like who I am and what I stand for.
And I respect the shit out of that, bro. But here goes the thing. Everybody in your family is up to something. Now, King's having his moment right now. He's like this rock star going ham and all that type of stuff.
This is King, man.
Yeah, that is King, though. That's King all the way. And everybody is. It's not taken away. You know what I'm saying? But just like, I guess you not okay with settling with stardom. And not just saying that they are, but you don't care about that.
You know, I just like natural stuff, you know. I don't like things that happen too fast. I don't like things that happen, you know what I mean? Nothing artificial. I just like a bunch of natural stuff because I feel like if I can get somewhere with nothing, I can get way farther with something. So,
bro, people don't have that type of attitude. You know, a lot of people try to live off their parents' legacy. You know what I'm saying? And not even just, bro, you have some pretty dope ass parents. But I'm even saying in the sense where, you know, we a lot of time we strive to just try to make our parents happy or make the people around us happy. And we don't really sit back and solidify our happiness with ourselves first.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I respect the shit out of you, bro. You a quiet guy.
I adapt to my environment, man. If it's an environment where I'm supposed to be quiet, in my head, I'm going to be quiet. Sometimes you got to listen more than you talk. Sometimes you got to scan the room, you know. It's all the environment.
Do it get on your nerves when people be like, oh, yeah, you sound like your dad?
Nah, it's just, that's life, you know. I grew up with him. That's my dad. So adopt some of his traits, a lot of his traits, and my mom too. So it doesn't get on my nerves, you know. Once you realize that people do and say things because of the lack of knowledge they have, you live a lot better.
Right.
Everybody just kids. We don't know nothing. So
Your music is very conscious, bro.
appreciate
Very
it.
conscious. You have a lot to say through your music.
Thank you.
What makes you get to that point that be able to speak like that?
I don't know. I don't know for real. I mean, I just
You write or you just go in the studio and record?
well, my last project, I've been doing more writing by myself. But it's just really just how I feel. Sometimes I catch a vibe. Just catching a vibe just like a wave. You know, if you surfing, you just ride the wave out. You just catch a vibe. You don't overthink it. Just ride it and see where it take you. Sometimes you write more at the house in your room. Sometimes you write more in a room full of people. Like you can't really track it. So
Bro, like, your artistic ability has to be skyrocketing right now, bro. My thing is, you've been put into this creative element, right? You got all these creative people around you. You can make any kind of creative idea that you want to go, bro. And it's like you are straight diversion, straight to the right, straight to the left, whatever direction that's going, you're going the opposite way,
yeah.
bro. And I fucks with that shit. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully I'm somewhere happy, you know, somewhere happy.
But what the fuck does happy mean?
That's a hard question. Like everybody got their own happiness. Sometimes some people feel like they happy when they put on jewelry. Some people feel like they happy when they just by themselves. I feel like it's no real answer. This can make you happy one day, 1 minute, then the next thing can make you like. Just no, you can't really pinpoint happiness. It's just it grows with you, just like you grow with your body. So
What emotion do you feel like you feel the most?
what emotion do I feel the most when I'm creating, or just period?
Period in life. What is something that you feel like you constantly go through? And it could be all the way open. This could be a good thing, this could be a bad thing, but like what emotion do you feel like you constantly feel?
I don't know. I just know I'm mostly like my doors are always open. Like not always. Sometimes I close. But what I mean by that is like I'm emotionally vulnerable. Like I allow myself to be vulnerable. I allow things to get to me because as an artist, I'm gonna put that in my music. And you're gonna feel it 100%, and that's important for somebody that's going through what I'm going through. Like they need to know somebody is out there doing the same stuff, and you can relate to it. So instead of just letting things get to me, I try to just hold it, and when I get in the studio, then it's like a release.
That right there is what I work with the actors with, or you know, the people that I train or whatnot. It's that, like, you know how people go like this, right?
Yeah.
Or they go like this. That energy that you're talking about, that somebody could drive you to have that frustration, is the energy that you capsule up and then go into the studio and let that shit out, or a sheet of paper and you let that shit out.
Exactly.
We let that shit out through the pistols and shit like that too, right?
Yeah.
That's where we get it fucked up at.
Yeah.
Right? That's that energy that people don't understand how to control. Right?
Yeah.
That's that energy that, goddamn, you could take it and you could build a whole fucking building in a day with it, but we use it against ourselves.
We use it to tear down buildings.
It's just that simple though. This shit's crazy, but that's something that we're consciously doing, but I think it's unconscious too as a whole, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are ripping each other apart because of that shit. Because we have this undesignated place for energy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like nobody's fault. I just think things that we can't see and things that's not tangible, like we really like don't believe in it. Like stuff like energy, you say, what's energy? What is it? What it look? Can't nobody see it. So we go to things that we can see and touch, and that's physical. You know, like weapons, like guns, like money, like jewelry, like them things that we can see and feel and show somebody. But you can't really, you can feel energy, but everybody can't feel it if you, yeah.
You don't say much when you feel somebody's energy.
Do I say much?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But you feel people's energies
Yeah,
a lot of the time.
feel the whole room. Whenever you just walk somewhere and when you by yourself and then you go with somebody else, your mood change. Like something changed, your vibration. Like I can't really explain it.
The whole thing is, I'll be honest with you, this is the fucking place to talk about it. This
Yeah.
is what the fuck I'm about. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I decided to take the energy that I was feeling, you know what I'm saying, and decided to put into a show like this in order to get that shit out. Boy, I be stoked with energy. I feel like I have to always do something, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not the only fucking person. This is the
Yeah.
medium that I chose to do this shit. You got somebody that's at the crib that they put their energy into fucking video games. You know,
Yeah.
we got somebody like you to put your energy into the music or whatnot. A funny question, where do you think your dad at a young age, you know, when he was just releasing his early albums or whatnot, do you think he had a whole bunch of energy that he was trying to find places to put it?
Had to. I mean, I don't know, but I know an artist, like, you need something. Something has to, it's a cause and effect. Like, energy can't be created nor destroyed. It just go through. So it's real music. Anything real, like, it came from a place, you know? So it had to be a lot of energy stored up, especially back then and what they was going through and what they witnessed. Like, of course.
You think it's difficult for you to achieve the things that you're achieving because of where you come from?
Just depends on how you look at it.
Well, I really fucking like you, bro. I'll be honest with you. I'm all about the perspective talk. I'm all about the energy talk, bro.
It's everything's perspective.
Good mind, bro. Good time, bro. What you working on, bro?
Album. Yeah.
What's the name of the album? Or you just started working on it? It's not a name yet or what?
Nah, I mean, for the camera, I mean, I don't know the date. I would tell you it's coming out on June the 6th,
Okay.
June 7th, but, you know, the dates and stuff. So I
How
don't
do you
know.
describe your music?
Just how I'm feeling, how the people around me feeling, how the world feeling. Anything. These are hard. Like, normal people, like, ask these questions, and, like, they don't understand that it's, like, so many different answers to this question. Like, how do you write, and what you know, inspires you to write? Like, everything. If I limit it down to one thing, I would have a limited, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to create as much. Just everything. My doors are open.
Top 3 things that rappers rap about.
Most rappers,
Yep.
you already know this. you already know.
Bro, give me something, bro. I know, bro. Maybe they think that, like, everybody don't know, though. They got to hear it from you, bro.
Nah, they know. They know.
Do you think it's detrimental, though? Is that part of breaking down the buildings?
If it's their story, it's their story. But if you're using someone else's story to sell something, then that's artificial. You know, that's not real. But I can't tell you whether that's their story or not. You know,
What are the top 3 things that you talk about?
my life, my people's life, and where I want my life to be.
Domani, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, bro. A lot of respect for you, bro. For real. And that quiet man in the room is a lot of times the most powerful man. I know that you observe a lot of the shit around you, bro. A lot of respect, bro. You always got a platform here to come drop some shit, whatever. You want to come to the hood and just kick the shits, man. You're always welcome here, man. But we appreciate what your family does for this city. We appreciate what you do for this city, my guy.
Thank you.
For real. Hey, man, it's time to get it off your chest. Let's get it off your chest. Get it off your chest.
Yep.
Thank you.